So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 reasons why body game is a superpower for introverted and shy men. So if you are an introverted man and or a shy man and you're not practicing body game, well, be sure that you stay throughout this entire video, because once you understand the superpower that you will obtain when you practice body game as an introverted and shy man, I'm telling you, you're definitely going to want to get in the best shape that you possibly can. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's hop into the reasons. So reason number 1, man, you become a magnet for women. So if you're a shy and introverted man, your body is what's going to attract women to you. Your body is what's going to stand out to them, because at the end of the day, man, just like how men are into women's bodies, right? Women are into men's bodies just as much, because if you think about it, why do you think that people like Michael B. Jordan didn't start blowing up as far as being more popular and gaining more status, more specifically female attraction, once he built his body up? He got lean, he built some good, strong, proportionate muscle mass to his frame, and definitely in the Black Panther movie, he bulked up even more. Why do you think that women started to go crazy for him? And yes, we understand that he has status, he has money, but he already had a little bit of status and money as an actor before these movies. And although these movies did put him on the map, well, the common denominator in those movies was that he was in shape. He had muscle mass and proportion to him, which is exactly why he really just started to explode in terms of popularity, and women were going crazy for him, and they're still going crazy for him, right? But the biggest thing about Michael B. Jordan that stood out to women was his physique, right? And you're going to notice that women will begin giving you more choosing signals. They'll even directly approach you, wanting to fill up on your shoulders, your arms, right, your back. They may even slide into your DMs if you post like a shirtless photo of you, like a post-workout pump at the gym, or you just simply lifting weights. Or if you're on dating apps, like, they're going to not only match with you, but they're also going to message you first, and they're going to more than likely compliment your physique, which is going to make it a lot easier for you to actually have a conversation with them and then transition that to a date. And overall, when you have a masculine, strong, and aesthetic physique and you practice body game, overall, man, you're just going to have more volume of opportunities to interact with women. And these interactions will be a lot easier on you, because the woman's attraction for you is going to carry a lot of the weight. See, when it comes to interacting with women, what a lot of people won't tell you is that the chemistry and the vibe that you have with the woman and the flow and the effortlessness of the conversation, a lot of that comes from the natural attraction that you and the woman has for each other. And when the woman is attracted to you, she will make it easier for you when it comes to having conversations with her, right? If you feel like it's hard to have conversations with women, I mean, yes, there's women that are shy. There are women who may not be that great at having conversations, man, but even shy women will do what they can to keep a conversation going when they're physically into you and attracted to you. So if you're seeing that it's hard to interact with women, a lot of the times, like, yes, if you're introverted and shy, that's going to be, difficult for you. But women make it easier for men in terms of interactions overall when they are attracted to you. It's not just a one-way street where you're doing all the talking and you're the one that has to carry all the weight in the conversation. They need to add to it as well, and they will when they are attracted to you. And this is how you're going to actually be able to increase your social skills, because you're going to have more opportunities to interact with women when they're pretty much attracting themselves to you, which, as you become more acclimated to having more conversations with women and just simply interacting with them, your social skills are going to increase. Your charisma is going to increase. You're going to be a lot more socially calibrated when it comes to interacting with women. And this is just going to make you more of a lethal man in terms of your success with interacting with women, because you're going to be practicing body game and you're going to know how to actually socialize. So that's reason number 1, man, is that you become more of a magnet for women. Now, moving on to reason number 2 is that you're actually going to be perceived more mysterious and confident to women. So most people believe that it's only the extroverted men who are perceived to be confident and attract women, but that's not necessarily the case, right? It's not just extroverted men who are perceived to be confident, right? If you're in shape, if you're lean, you have strong, proportionate muscle mass to you, you know how to dress well, you know how to wear clothes that accentuate and complement your physique, bro, I'm telling you, women will most definitely be checking for you. because talk is cheap, results speak. I repeat, talk is cheap, results speak. And your physique will stand out and communicate the results that you put into yourself on your own behalf, right? And if they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, what do you think your physique is worth? Right? Again, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what do you think a physique is worth? Especially when having a strong, masculine, and aesthetic physique is a major rarity in today's age, right? It may not seem like it because you probably see a lot of influencers on Instagram, on YouTube, and the TV shows and the movies. So you probably think that a man being in shape and having an aesthetic physique is normal, but that's more so your confirmation bias based on what you're seeing online or in entertainment. But if you actually really pay attention to the real world, not many men are in shape, bro. This is going to be even more of a rarity, in my opinion, because of the advancement of technology and just the convenience that we have in life. Like, it's never been the easiest time as far as just living, having things delivered to us instantly. We have just so much dopamine coming from all these different sources that are lowering our motivation to actually want to put in work, be motivated, and more importantly, disciplined of actually taking action and taking consistent action at that. We're actually incentivized, in my opinion, to not take action, to not be ambitious, to not be motivated than we ever have been before in the history of our existence, honestly. So it's going to be a lot harder, in my opinion, for men to be motivated to go to the gym and actually put in the consistent work to build a body that is strong, it's masculine, it's aesthetic, and it's going to be attractive to women, right? And this video isn't just about women, but these are going to be, some of the benefits that you will experience when it comes to women, right? So at the end of the day, in my opinion, having a masculine and a aesthetic physique is still a major rarity in today's age. And you're going to see that women will be intrigued by you because you're in shape, you'll look good to them, but you're not trying to vocally capture their attention, which creates mystique around you, right? And mystique sparks curiosity. And women are going to want to scratch their curiosity itch, if you will, by wanting to get to know you more and see what you're all about. And you're going to have more of a quiet confidence to you because you have something that is brag-worthy as far as a masculine aesthetic physique, or, when you put in the work in the gym to build your body up, you will have a body that will be brag-worthy, but you're not saying anything about it. You don't need to vocalize that because the body is speaking on your behalf. So you're going to have that quiet confidence and security to you, which we all know that women love when it comes to men, as far as being confident and self-secure, but not having to vocalize that you're confident, right? It's that quiet confidence is what, really gets them, right? So that's reason number 2, is that you're going to be perceived more as mysterious and confident. Now, moving on to number 3 is that you're going to be forgiven for the perceived lack of social skills as a shy and introverted man. Now, when you're in shape and you have an aesthetic body that women are attracted to, they are going to be more forgiving of your perceived lack of social skills. And the reason why I keep doing the air quotes is because women may actually think that you are a better communicator than you may think because of her physical attraction towards you, aka the halo effect, right? So understanding this will relieve more of the pressure of you thinking that you have to be like a world-class communicator or like the smooth talker when it comes to interacting with women, right? Because knowing that when they're attracted to you, they kind of just brush off those little mistakes or the lack of social skills, if you will. They'll kind of brush that off a little bit if they are attracted to you, and they'll give you some more passes. They'll give you some more chances, right? That doesn't mean you can get away with saying stupid stuff or saying things that are creepy or anything like that. Let's use some common sense, but they're going to give you a little bit more of a leeway. They're going to give you more pass, right? So this should relax you understanding this, right? This is going to help you be more relaxed, kind of get you out of your head. And since you're going to be a lot more relaxed and not really putting pressure on yourself, you're going to actually be able to communicate a lot better, right? Which is only going to improve your social skills over time as well. And just to kind of give you a little bonus tip is that when there is mutual attraction, again, like I said this earlier, the attraction will create the natural chemistry between you and the woman, right? which will just make the conversation flow 100 times easier. Even as a shy and introverted man, I'm sure there's been a conversation that you've had with a woman that just flowed effortlessly, that you didn't feel like you had to consciously think of every word that you were going to say next, like as if you were playing chess, right? Well, that's because more than likely the attraction that you two had for each other was doing all the heavy lifting. The natural attraction is what breeds the chemistry, in my opinion. That's why it's going to be a lot easier for you to have conversations with women when they're already attracted to you. You still have to have a little bit of skill over time. You still have to lead the conversation. You still have to ask good questions, right? But it's not going to be as hard to do so when the attraction is there on both people's ends as far as having that mutual attraction for each other. So that's reason number 3. Moving on to reason number 4 is that when it comes to more of the financial benefits of practicing body game and being in shape, you're going to make more money no matter what you do. See, when you're in shape and you practice body game, money has like a scary way of being attracted to you. And this happens in many different ways, right? So this can happen in job promotions, right? So like if you're in shape and you look better than the person that is competing for the same job that you're trying to get promoted to, you're more than likely going to beat him because you're showcasing, productive and desired traits that jobs are going to want based on not just your work ethic in the actual career field that you're in, but based on the body that you built. Because a lot of the traits that go into being successful when it comes to making money and leveling up in your career are the same traits that you have to put into the gym: consistency, dedication, right? Discipline, having motivation, taking action even when you don't feel like it, going through uncomfortable situations and being able to deal with those uncomfortable situations and thrive. Those same type of traits are needed in the corporate world. Your bosses and your jobs are going to peep that out, and they're more than likely going to promote you based on you being in shape alone, right? Especially if the other dude isn't in shape that you're competing with. This happens with sales. Like, people want to work with people that they know, like, and trust. And part of that trust comes from them seeing that you are in shape, right? That you take care of yourself. That if you take care of yourself, you're more than likely going to take care of that person. Because salesmen have like a bad reputation because a lot of people can be very salesy and unethical and not care about the person that they're selling to, and they're just focusing on the commission. But when people see that you take care of yourself based on your body, they more than likely perceive that you're going to take care of them, right? And then this definitely helps when it comes to having an online business, like personal branding and marketing. Even if you're not selling a product or service that has anything to do with fitness, it could be anything, bro. It literally could be anything. But when you are in shape, you just command more respect. You command more attention. You're going to get more eyeballs on you. You're going to get more followers. You're going to make more sales being in shape than the person that isn't. That's just, and it's always been like that, bro. Like, people who are good looking and in shape, stats have shown that they've always made more money, right? It is what it is. And the halo effect of being in shape doesn't just serve you when it comes to attracting women and dating, but when it comes to making more money and being successful in your career. So that's something to also think about as well. And you also have a leg up on the majority of people because you can leverage the mental strength, the discipline, and the lessons that you learn from building your body, and you can carry those advantages into making money, because fitness and making money are quite correlated, in my opinion. So you're just going to be a lot more likely to succeed financially in whatever you do, simply being in shape, right? Based on your actual body and the visibility and the appearance and the aesthetic of your body and what that signals to people, but also the lessons and the traits, the productive traits that you've developed from building your body, that you can then use those same traits and carry those things into whatever you decide to do when it comes to making money. So that's reason number 4. And then the last reason number 5, is that it would actually be easier to make new friends and build a network of like-minded men. Because when you build a strong masculine aesthetic physique, you'll silently inspire other men to get in shape, and you're going to gain more respect from other men. And I say silently because a lot of men don't like to, not every man, but a lot of men kind of have that pride and ego to them, to where they don't want to let another man know vocally and directly that they inspire them, right? But you are going to silently inspire other men to get in shape, and you're going to gain more respect from other men, right? Because they understand that it takes a lot of hard work and consistency and dedication to build a physique like that, right? To build a masculine, strong, proportionate physique. And on top of the fact that not many people have that type of physique. So you're going to gain more respect in that regard. And then other men are going to want to be friends with you, or at the very least, you're going to notice that more men are going to gravitate to you because you're in shape, and they're going to want to be your friend. They're going to want to talk to you. And they'll view you as someone valuable because you can pass your knowledge down to them and help them get in shape, which will then result in them being more attractive, being able to attract more women, having more confidence, higher self-esteem, etc. Right? And men who are in shape themselves are also going to gravitate to you because like attracts like, right? Game recognizes game. We want people who are like us, though, in my opinion, in our inner circles, because they share similar interests and they can create more of like a friendly, competitive environment to help you become a better man and excel, right? And demand more out of you. You know what I'm saying? And as you build out a network and a social group, you're going to be around more people, which will cause you to socialize more, which will give you more reps and volume to get better at socializing and being a better communicator, right? And you'll start to see that you can transition from being more of a strict introvert to more of an ambivert, which is someone who can be both an introvert and an extrovert at the appropriate time. So with that being said, if you want extra help when it comes to maximizing your looks, getting in the best shape that you possibly can, and start practicing body game as a shy and introverted man, and even being able to attract the ideal woman for you, then I would highly suggest that you check out my Inbound Attraction Blueprint program that will show you how to do that step by step. I'll have the link down below in the description and the pinned comment so you can get more information about it. Check out the testimonials of my clients, and then if you want to get my personalized help, then you can go ahead and enroll. So with that being said, I hope you got a lot of value from this video, and I will talk to you in the next one.